Hello there, and welcome back to the Count of Marnik. Last time, well, we didn't actually get anything done. Hopefully we'll be able to get something done during this episode. Hopefully we'll be able to get at the very least a duchy. Hopefully be able to grow ourselves to king level. We'll basically have to see how it goes. But for now, we'll once again just have to sit by, allow time to pass, allow, well, anyone who wants to fight as they see fit themselves. I hope that the sound, or that you aren't experiencing sound issues. I am at least experiencing some issues in my headset, and the problem is that the sound is lagging or hacking, depending on how you want to look at it. So I'm really hoping that's not the case for you guys, but if it is, then I might actually just kill it completely next time. If that's the case, so I don't like Duke Isaz of Alania declare warn me, so we'll probably try and screw him over sooner or later. I'll have to see how it goes. I should probably also focus on getting my prestige up a little bit. Let's see here. No, it's intrigue. Let's see if there's anything we can actually do. We can go on a pilgrimage. I guess we'll do that, and I will start making travel plans. So, I guess we'll go to Constantinople, since that seems to be closest. Antioch as well. I have no idea what each of these actually does, so it's very interesting. There are several different holy places that you can visit on your pilgrimage. All of them are considered most sacred by the Holy Church, but some of those destinations might mean a safer journey. I guess we'll go to Constantinople then, simply get to see it and take a boat or something like that. It doesn't really matter. We'll simply see how it goes. My journey begins. So I do have a regent now, but that shouldn't actually be an issue. I also like to tell you guys that, let's see here. So apparently I have, well, some good chances to get something here. One of 6 options will happen. I will either get a scholar, mystic, poet, zealous, or depressed, or a 50% chance of nothing happening. You lay awake at night reflecting on your pilgrimage. It's an inner journey as well as a physical one, but can you be sure which destination it will take you to? And do you even want to have that certainty? The mind wanders where it will. Apparently I didn't actually get anything. I probably kept zealous or something like that. No, I didn't get anything. Constantinople. You have finally arrived at Constantinople. The city is enormous, dwarfing all of the cities seen. There is a bustle of people, common sounds and smells that overpower your senses and leave you quite busy. As you make your way through the streets in order to find a place to stay, you are impressed by scale and number of the ancient churches and monuments that appear everywhere along your path. Press on through the crowds, eager to find one of such fabled churches as the Hawkiee, Sophia, and the St. George, the city of Constantine. So apparently, the saints, this holy ground, how it all moves my soul. I realize now that all my life at this point has only been a preparation for this journey. How wondrous the light of Lord truly shines me, a poor sinner. Now I shall watch to his work. Praise the Lord. I get zealous, and that is quite bad. Let's just face it. Zealous is it's not great at all. It means that I can't actually turn from orthodox, so I should probably try and get myself killed. But I do get a pilgrim trade here. I get a little bit of piety a month. Your final return from a pilgrimage. It was a rewarding, interesting journey, and you'd do it all again if you could. Still, it's good to be back home. Apparently, I'm also general somewhere, so I might actually wind up dead, as it stands, which is of course not a good thing. Yeah, not a good thing at all. So I guess we'll go for such crimes will not go unpunished. So there's basically a bunch of thieves. Diligence should help a little bit on my stats, make things a little bit more interesting. It's kind of annoying that I can't actually start any factions myself, but I guess that's simply how things will have to be. And yeah, we'll aim at getting ourselves hopefully Jewish sooner or later. Still have to wait for the prestige to basically get past the prestige before we can attack anyone and such. So there's a lot of things that needs to be done before we can actually consider doing anything, and potentially we'll actually borrow money from Jewish money-lenders, and then see how things turn out. After that, we'll go on a grand hunt just for the hell of it, I guess. So hopefully we can get something interesting happening here. I got a daughter, Alicio. Shouldn't actually be a problem. I need a son that will. I got 10 prestige from that, so that's not too bad. Could probably trade 20 coins for some more prestige, but we'll leave it as this is. I'll get back to you on something a little bit more interesting happens. As you can see, our Khazaria is slowly but surely losing provinces, losing land, and I guess I'll continue for a while. So we'll have to sit by and see what happens. We'll see how it goes. A young artist is working on what is clearly a divinely inspired icon by citing Saint Peter. He needs sponsorship to finish it so we can place it in our own chapel. This one apostle to admire, or this we cannot afford. I'm really tempted to do this one because I'll lose Celos, and I will do that. Potentially now I think I can actually convert, which would be greatest, because... No, I still can't convert. My apologies, which is kind of bad. Because if I could, then I could train or teach my own kid and just get some fairly good stats from him. I can't claim Sour or declare war here on this girl, but apparently I think that, yeah, Crownless doesn't allow vassals to wage war on each other, so I have to use cast the spell on this guy, and in order to do that, I basically have to wait for my prestige or 7 more years. So, guess we'll do that. We are once again under siege here, which is quite bad, and as such, we are virtually screwed in every department. Still have that troublesome. My wife is dead apparently. Well, that's kind of weird. Didn't even realize she was caught. But yeah, I guess we'll try and get myself a Jewish wife here. Should be one. Apparently not. So I guess we'll just go for someone with good stats then. Yeah. I guess we'll take it. We'll steal her. I'm apparently getting some prestige from this as well. I should probably have checked into other wives, or potentially other wives, or yeah, checked into other people. But at least now I'm starting to get closer to positive prestige. Yeah, I'll decline that one. No interest at all in handing over anything, and these guys will most likely kill you for me. So I don't really have anything to worry about. Monarch will most likely stay in my hands. Nothing to worry about there. I do have a war here that I believe I am personally, invaded against. Let's see here. No. Didn't I declare war on someone here? This guy? My half-brother? Nope. So, let's check the other holding, just to be safe here. Yeah, he's not... I see. I'm having trouble here. Apparently I lost some more prestige now, simply from declining. No, I lost that prestige because I'm at war with him, and he broke the truce, not me. Which is hilarious enough, because this means that I can't really do anything. I can simply sit there and wait once again. So, we'll do that and see what happens. I've gotten a new son here, the third one, Hawkiee, and apparently he's sickly, which means that he might, or is not very likely, to survive to adulthood. And as you can see, it's the troops they have, 161. I can't actually raise anyone myself, I think, which is kind of troublesome, but potentially here, we could just go and hire some mercs once again. As you can see, they only have 161 troops, so basically hiring the cheapest guys here, these guys I think, is potentially what we'll do. We'll just get ourselves some how should I put this? I'll get myself some I'm stuck again. I'll borrow some money, then do that, and then I'll enforce demands. As you can see here, I'm pretty sure this actually forces this guy to abdicate 11 of 30. No idea what that actually is, but I will at least get 250 prestige from war contribution alone. And that should actually be enough to, make things work in my favor. So we'll take a chance here. We'll borrow 300 from Jewish merchants. So I can repay that one, but apparently it does seem to be a limit to it, so it's actually quite a good thing. Although it's potentially just a very two-edged sword because you can be screwed over. I also got a claim to Kazakhs here. So potentially here I can get 2 counties for the price of 1, which of course would be a great thing. So, let's just, get to it and see what happens. We'll, this kind of sucks. They already have a contract. So I guess then we'll have to hire these guys, and we'll just march them straight onto this guy's army, and we might actually just lift the siege on our own county as well. But we'll at the very least siege Alania, and that should be enough to actually win this war for us. We'll just do a quick siege here of well, virtually everything. Yeah, an outpeak of the seas has killed many of the besiegers. Well, that's kind of bad, but even so, we should be able to, as one might imagine, win this war purely by eradicating most of the forces in play here. And if we do that, we are basically set to, I think, get some of our stuff back, and potentially then putting ourselves back in a good position. We'll see how it goes. As you can see, we actually won this war, 100%. It's quite interesting actually that we actually were able to pull this off. But there we go. He no longer has any lands. That is to pay for the price he paid. So, but the positive thing now is, as one might imagine, the fact that the new Duke, I want to actually have a truce with him, as far as I know, or I shouldn't have at least. And this, of course, is very good because that means I can press all claims. Take these two, and probably that even the county that priest. But for now, we'll just press all claims, grow to 3 counties, and then we can actually start making the moves without actually having to use a ton of troops, a ton of money every time. So hopefully we can pull this off. We'll see how it goes. As you can see here, we're actually making some gains. We have taken 3 of the counties, or well, holdings in Alania, and Itas is back on. Apparently, he got his dukedom back because his son actually died, and he was murdered at the orders of 8. So I would guess that Itas were actually the one behind it, but at the very least, the fact that that child was on the throne gave me the window that I needed to bypass the truce, and as such, I'm basically also back in positive, well, prestige, some points as well. Well, this is kind of great, but also sucks. As you can see, my liege, my work in Alania, I've got to fruition, and I can now get a claim to the Duchy of Alania. And well, it'll cost me 10 gold, but we'll use it. Potentially now I could get the entire shebang here. I'm kind of hoping that I will get it, but it's not very likely, to be honest. So we'll just be happy with these 2 counties for this, and hopefully we'll have our own troops to well, be able to pick up the rest during next war. That is, of course, very good. That means that we now have a power base that seems to be just the Cumanian invasion guy, which means that I'll share a border with Cumania pretty soon, and that is, of course, a very scary thought indeed. Because if I end up sharing a border with Cumania, that means that they will most likely attack me sooner or later, and that is, of course, a terrible thing, because if they attack, I'll lose, most likely, especially since I've already used my borrow money option. So what I really need to do now is get a lot of land under me, and basically use it to my advantage here. So let's see here. I actually gained the Duchy of Alania as well. That is great. I am now Duke Constantine of Alania, and that means that I now have well, Alania as my my land. Let's see here. There is, okay. I have 3 counties myself. This guy has 1. I really want him to lose that one pretty soon, or basically just kill him. That works. So that works fine. And let's just invite. No, we'll not use a pot of gold to make you do what I want you to do, to put it that way. But at the very least, now, as you can see, we have things getting or going our way. We need to do a little bit of well, vassal killing, murdering possibly here, of well, it seems like a lot of people. So potentially, if I pull this off, I'll be able to change the laws. They aren't actually cavalcade here, because that will severely screw me over pretty soon here. Also, the fact that I owe the Jewish moneylands kind of screws up my relations with these rabbis. I'm pretty sure I can't actually award honorary titles I can send gift and honorary titles. That would actually solve my problem. But we'll wait until I'm pretty sure I can't actually attack anyone, so we'll just despawn those guys, and we'll wait with the potential, as you might imagine, uh, uh, with the gift until we actually have killed this guy. Once he actually dies and this guy takes the throne, I think I should be able to make things work. We might have to bribe him, but even so, we are basically now, I believe, the strongest power in Khazaria. So as long as we pull or play our cards right here, we should be able to make things work in our favor. We'll see how it goes. This is the end of this episode, and you can't actually expect things to start getting a little bit more. How should I put this? A little bit more stable. I know it's been a couple of days since I released the first one, but I've been working. Got more work this than I imagined, more hours. I haven't actually had time to record or upload or anything like that. But now I'm actually done. I'm basically taking my Christmas vacation, and hopefully now we'll be able to make this one a daily feature. But hopefully next time we'll be able to pull off some more moves, probably get ourselves as King of Alania, something along those lines. But for now, at the very least now we do have our well, pretty good position. We have Hawkiee under our supervision, and we also have a Duke level title. We'll see how it goes next time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and I'll see you around, as I said, next time. Bye.